I need this morning. It's 10 o'clock. I just got up not too long ago. On a Sunday morning. Get out of the way. And I'm stoner. Of course, you know that because this is Stoner Satchbox. And you can tell that I am down in the single room apartment because up the music room is freaking cold. You can see your breath up there. Hey-ho. Sunday. Saturday. Yes, Saturday. My grandson and I went to Sonic Ascension Records in Montoursville and see my friend Lee, and I took a nice box of VHS tapes. That's not easy for me to say. VHS tapes, horror ones that Lee was interested in buying. Use them as give me credit or as cash. So I had a box that was 12 inches by 12 inches by 11 inches, 11 inches high. I went through them Friday night, to all my videos Friday night. Found some stuff I thought you might like, took it to them, and I'm in there, in his shop, digging around like I always do. And then he came up and said, well, I'm going to give you blah, 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 blah credit. And I'm like, wow. I expected maybe $30. Oh no, a lot more than that. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's between me and Lee. So I could have really went hog wild. Logan said it. Pat, you should have went just spend it all. But save it up, man. Save it up next time. Anyway, I got some really cool stuff. Because like I've said before, I love going to Sonic. I love the place. Lee's a great guy. Always find something. Anyway, after we left there, we went to Street of Shops, which is like it's like an antique mall. Great big place. Vendors everywhere. Got some stuff there, and then I left there and went to Silver Moon Antique Barn. It's I've never been there before because they're always open and only at 10 o'clock when they open. And when I'm up there on Sundays, I get there about 5:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'm done. 2 hours is enough. And open to 10. I just say, but we were out there yesterday, so I thought I'd go check out Rizzo's booth. And he got a few things there. Not too bad. Not a bad selection. I'll show you what I got. I got some CDs, some vinyl records, and I got some vinyl 45s. I only got two 45s. I got those at Lee's. I got those mainly for the picture sleeves. One in particular. Well, actually, two. I'll show you. Show the 45s first, get that over with. First one. Now, if you watch this channel at all, you know me. I'm a big Alice Cooper fan because my dearly departed wife was a bigger Alice Cooper fan than I ever was or ever will be. But I saw this. Clones. Picture sleeve. Snatch it up. I think it's like $1 or so. I don't know. Some with styrene. That's what it looks like. But yeah, add that to my collection. Love the Coop. I mean, I like all of these albums. Some more than others. But yeah, I like the Coop. This next one I got because there's a little history behind it. I can actually remember when I bought this back in the 70s. The Who, See Me, Feel Me. And the gold sleeve. The gold Decca. label, customized label. I remember this. I used to walk. For me to get downtown to the Murphy's department store in Clinton, Indiana, I'd have to walk 3 miles from my house to downtown. Sometimes I'd take the tracks. If I was in a hurry, I'd take the tracks. But I remember when I got this, coming back home, I cut through some guy's yard. He lived right next to the laundromat on 9th Street. And I cut through his yard. I came through the alley and cut through his yard. He comes out yelling and screaming at me, "Get off my property, you're trespassing, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to call the cops." I said, "Hey, man, I'm just cutting through. I'm not hurting nothing, blah, blah, blah." But I remember when that happened. And it's because I bought this. That's when I bought this thing. Memories. Like the colors in your mind. Oh, I need more coffee. Ew. Show you the CDs I got. I got 1 or 2 of them in. And I really freaked out when I found them. Anyhow. Deborah McClinton, the Definitive Collection. Man, he's... well, I'll do what I gotta do here. Ain't no place to put my coffee. Deal with it. You're gonna have this little thing anyway. Here, let's do it that way. There we go. DeGuido, ZZ Top. Love this album. This is a great album. Every track is, I want to thank you. She loves my automobile. I'm bad. I'm nationwide. Fool for your stocking. Manic Mechanic. That's my broom. Great old blues song. Cheap sunglasses. Oh, high five, mama. Oh man, it just goes on and on. It's just a great album. If you don't have that, shame, shame. Everybody knows your name, right, Tony? Yeah. Doug Sham and his Sir Douglas Quintet, 1966, 1968, 1965. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Man from Texas. Oh, that's loose. Little water damage looks like to the insert, but the CD looks fantastic. It's nice and clean. Right. Sabbath. Thanks, Don. Greatest hits of Black Sabbath, 1970, 1978. Oh, there's the Ozzy years. Slipcase, blah, blah, blah. $3 for this. Great for the car. I love Ozzy. I love the whole freaking thing. Incidentally, I bought which one was it? No Rest for the Wicked by Ozzy. And Logan said he, didn't have any Ozzy at all. And I said, well, heck. This is a great place to start. No Rest for the Wicked. There you go. It's a great album. It's one of his finest albums. I think it's like I dare say his third best album, at least according to me. I mean, you got his debut album. No More Tears is a great album too. And No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah. Sugar Blue, In Your Eyes. Blues. On Alligator Records. I listened to clips of this. Really freaking good. Really, really good. Love these vocals from 1995. Sugar Blue. There's the man right there. The young man. Good stuff. As I have said in the past, anything on Alligator Records is okay by me. Commander Cody. He's a Lost Airman. I've got this on vinyl. I think I might have it on another CD. I'm not quite sure. And this is called Ozone. And what does this have on here? Hot Rod Lincoln. Big hit on here. Good album. I like Commander Cody. I have this on vinyl, but I don't think I have it in any other format. Women and Children First, Van Halen. I mean, come on. This is when they were really cooking. It was 83, I think, or 82. Can't remember. Oh, 1980. I think it's the third album, isn't it? Yeah. Great album. You got In the Cradle of Rocks, Everybody Wants Some, Fools. Tora 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 was a great instrumental. Lost Control, Take Your Whiskey Home. It's a great album, all around. It's gonna be a long video. I'm a little slow today. Like I said, I just got out of bed, so I can. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. You say I am. Okay. I can tell by the tag. I got this from Rizzo. The Offspring, Conspiracy of One. I didn't know, but I already got one of these. Oh well, I get another one. I almost dropped the log when I saw this one. Iommi, Tony Iommi. This has a lot of people on here, from the Foo Fighters to Pantera, and I forgot who else. Bunch of people. But the main reason why I got it is because Ozzy's on this. There's a song called Who's Fooling Who? And this was almost a Black Sabbath song because Bill Ward played the drums on Who's Fooling Who. And unfortunately, Geezer wasn't on there, but if it had been Geezer, it would have been a complete Black Sabbath song. This is a good album. Simply because it's Tony Iommi. So I haven't listened to it yet, but I have heard Who's Fooling Who. Anyway. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name on this. You guys out there know who it is. He used to be with, oh my God, what band was that? I can't remember the band's name now. I used to know all this stuff. This is Anthrax, Stomp 442. I have, it's early in the morning, Sound of White Noise. I have that album. I like that a lot. Last name's Bush. That's his name. Last name Bush. Don't know his first name. And I can't remember what band he was in. But I like his vocals a lot. You have to let me know down the bottom, you middle guys. What band was he in? But I listened to some tracks off this. I like this. This may not be as good as Sound of White Noise, but it still sounds great. There you go. Alison Krauss and Union. Here we go. Union Station. Lonely. Lonely runs both ways. I like Alison Krauss. I love her voice. I've said it before. I think she gets the voice of an angel. I love her. And the bluegrass on this is just, I can imagine it's going to be great. I mean, everything I've heard by her and Union Station is amazing, bluegrass. ZZ Top, doing 50s, basically a hits.
The podcast Let's Start a Coup wonders, what if a secret cabal of the nation's most powerful people
Love ZZ.
to overthrow the president?
Another Delbert McClinton, Nothing Personal.
Darkly comedic retelling of one of American history's weirdest schemes.
It's weird, I'm suddenly finding a lot of his recordings around. Steve Vai, Flexible Leftovers. I don't know anything about this. I know it's Steve Vai, but I gather it's stuff he left off of his albums. There you go. Next, this is Seal, Lightning Hopkins and Friends, The Lost Texas Tapes, Volume 5. I know I got that from this release. It's sealed. Made in Canada. Right there. Little Lightning Hopkins. Now this didn't come with a box. Sorry about that. This didn't come with a box. But I've got Willie Dixon chest box set, 2 CDs. When I saw these, one part of the store at Lee's, and the other one's at the other part. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. Reflection and all that stuff. Well, you know, Willie Nelson, Willie Dixon to me is the heart and soul and the voice of the blues back then, of the Freddie Martin Day blues. I mean, he's just an incredible writer, fantastic bassist, and one heck of a personality too. I've seen videos of him. He's got a personality. I mean, you got Howlin' Wolf, of course, Otis Rush, Bo Diddley, Muddy Waters, Earl Walters, Sonny Boy Williamson, Coco Taylor. Who else is on here? The big three. And Willie Dixon he does that his stuff too. He's just Willie Dixon, man. You know, he is the voice, like I say, of the blues. Great songwriter, man. And I paid a little extra for this. Well, I didn't really pay for it because I got credit, but Stand Up. Just real tall. This is the 2 CD and DVD edition. Opens up like so. Opens up like so. Like the album. Let's see if I can get all this in there. Not dropping anything. There's that. And something's falling out. The booklet just fell out. There we go. There we go. I could have chose Benefit as well, but there's the booklet. Like I say, I could have chose Benefit, which I absolutely love too, but this is special to me. This is the very first Just Real Tall that I ever had. I got it in cassette form. It was back in 1970, I think it was. My dad, let's say that my father worked at Columbia Records. That's it. But he brought home a copy of Stand Up on cassette form, and I played it and 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 played it. Love it. So that has a special sentimental value to me. It's got some great stuff on the back, man. I don't know if you can see this or not, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I love Aqualung and Thick as a Brick and blah 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 blah. But that has special meaning to me. Now, that being said, show you the vinyl that I got. See, this is only about $4 bucks, I think. It's great shape. I already have this on vinyl, but this is a much better condition jacket. Dixie Chicken. Sorry about that. There we go. Little Feet. And I found this at Street of Shops, one of the vendors. And I found this at the exact same booth. 11 per hour for Earth Below. Some fairly good condition, slight ring wear, but I ain't worried about it because the vinyl looks great, man. Next, oh God, sorry. Leroy Carr, Blues Before Sunrise. Now, who is this guy? Well, I did a little research, and this man, according to my research, this was recorded. He was an inspiration for people like Ray Charles, vocal styles, laid back singing. These were recorded in 1932, I believe, 1934, between that time. He didn't live very long, unfortunately. He was supposedly a heavy drinker, and his kidneys crapped out on him, and he died fairly young. But yeah, these 1932, 1934 recordings, never many albums, just recordings, and he just, great voice, man. I've listened to a couple of tracks online. Very good. So if you're ever interested, his name is Leroy Carr, Carr. Great vocals, great songs. From what I understand, he even helped inspire Robert Johnson. So there you go. I have this. This looks in great condition. Eric Burden and the Animals declare war. Eric Burden and Warwick declare. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean. This is war. First album was Eric Burden and the Animals. I mean, I did it again. Eric Burden and War. And this is great shape. This is another one of those $3, $4 jobs. Great shape. I got Kingfish's debut album not too long ago with Bob Weir in it. I believe it's Bob Weir. Was it Bob Weir? No, I don't know what it was. Is it Bob Weir? I can't tell. Anywho. Kingfish, live and kicking. Great shape, not much ring wear, looks pretty cool. And I saw this one on Rick Strange's, I think it was his last video, or a previous video. He's ranting and raving about it, and I've seen it in the past. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce one man's name on there because it's in Japanese. But it has Steve Winwood and Michael Shreve from Santana. The album was called Go. If Rick Strange recommended it, I did hear a cut from it that was really good. So, yeah, an island. Saw it cheap enough, I picked it up. Now this I got, this last two I got from Lee. It's a little more pricey than I usually do, but this album, first album I'm going to show you is one I heard in the shop a few weeks ago, and I liked. And he decided to sell these, and I didn't make it up there. I figured he was going to sell them all out, but Split by Groundhogs. Great hard rock, touch of hard rock blues band, hard rock, blues rock, touch of psychedelia. Good stuff, man. Good heavy stuff. This is an Italian import, or Italian pressing, whatever. Good stuff. And finally, the final album. I have this on CD. I think I have a couple of copies on CD. I never knew that it was released on vinyl. And when I saw it, even if I would not have gotten the credit from those tapes, I think I would have bought it anyway. I'm not much, spending a whole bunch of money. This was like $20. I think I would have spent it, but I love this album. I think it's one of his best I guess posthumous is what they call it, albums. I mean, you know, this Cry of Love and Rainbow Bridge, which I absolutely love, but blues, Jimi Hendrix. I didn't know this was on vinyl. I had no idea this was on vinyl. Get forward up behind. I get all these reflections. Sorry about that. And very cool label. And it came with a nice insert too. Very nice insert. Very cool. I think I'll show you everything. There's more to it, but I never knew this was on vinyl at all. I'm serious, man. You know, I'm flipping through these new releases, and I see this, and I'm like, wow, this I've got to get this. And luckily, I had credit, and I was able to get it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm wasting your time doing this, but that's all I got. It's longer than I thought it was going to be. It's going to be another half an hour. I'm sorry, half an hour of me ranting down here with this really bright light from the sun. There we go. I'm trying not to come down here that often to do videos because the brightness is pretty freaking bad sometimes. Yeah, let me move these out of the way here. There we go. That might help. It helped a little bit, didn't it? Anyway, I'm Stoner. Hopefully next time we'll be in the music room where I'm surrounded by my menagerie. Here I'm just surrounded by a little man laying over there on the bed. So you guys take care. I don't know when I'll be back out. Money's really tight now. I'm trying to catch up on things. It's not easy. There's some things going on in my life right now that's going to be a little tough. It all depends on a few things that happen. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not going to bore you. I don't get personal in here. I don't get political in here. But that is one thing that I'm getting rather ticked off about in the vinyl community. You know, people getting political, people bad-mouthing other members of the vinyl community. You know, I've seen videos and it just pissed me off, and I just say, I don't unsubscribe. I just say, screw it. I'm not going to listen to this crap anymore. You know, it's almost a half an hour. God damn. You guys take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace. Oh, if you're new, please just subscribe. You know, you don't have, it doesn't cost you a freaking thing. It's free, easy, just to get the numbers up a little bit. I'm not pushing for more subscribers. Just, you know, if you're going to watch, at least, you know, subscribe. You know, you don't have to do the bell thing. You just subscribe, okay? Be kind. I know you don't care. I'll catch you later, man. Bye. Oh, by the way, that was Logan at the beginning of the video. Okay? My grandson. Bye.